I belong to you. I belong to you.
Good morning, friends. It's 6:30, so I'm gonna go ahead and I have my coffee. I'm doing things a little different. I'm not saying intermittent fasting. I'm just trying things a little different. That's all we're gonna say. But anyways, so we're gonna have our coffee, and all I'm gonna put in there is the 3 tablespoons of the super creamer. If you guys have not tried this, find it. It's bomb. I get mine at Jewel if you guys are local. People say they have it all over the place. So yeah, and I buy this. No one sends it to me. So I'm gonna do 45 grams of this. I have everything on the scale. Oh, and I went over a little bit. That's okay. So yeah, we're gonna put that in. And we're gonna get our coffee started. I'm gonna go walk my dog. But yeah, so first things first is a hot cup of coffee, and then we're gonna get ready for the gym in a little bit. So good morning, and let's do a full day of eating keto. All right, guys, so I put away laundry last night. That's why those empty baskets are here. So here is kind of what we are looking like first thing this morning. These aren't the pants I'm wearing to the gym, obviously, but I'm getting ready to go to the gym. So I got my sports bra on. This is just one of the Yvette sports bras. I always wear all their sport wear. But so here's my belly, and every day before I go to the gym, and then I keep it on for a couple hours, as I've been wearing this corset that is on inside out. But yeah, it's like a vest, which I love because it goes low and it stays up high. So this whole abdominal area is set in, and it helps with my back as well. I'm a little bloated, but it's okay. So yeah, I'm gonna go put this on. I'm gonna get ready for the gym, and then I'm gonna take my supplements and my pre-workout. But guys, this thing, like, okay, you could see here. I mean, you can see a little definition. I mean, I'm working hard, okay? But anyways, let me just go ahead and put this on and be back. All right, just to give you guys an idea how low it goes. So, I mean, obviously you could see here, I had to pull down my drawers for this, but it goes super low and it stays super high, and it really pulls you in. And it has the zipper, so you can see I'm on the 3rd row. I'm probably going to size down in a couple weeks. Sometimes this 3rd row gets a little too tight for me. So, yeah. All right, so this is what I've been wearing. I should probably link it in my Amazon store. I don't know. I'll find like a link or something for it. But I bought this myself. It was $18.99, and I've been loving it. And I feel like it really helps because I do have that separation of my abdominal muscles. It's called like something rectus dorsi. I don't know, whatever. But I have it. So, and then they say this is really good for, like, when I was reading the reviews, people who get like plastic surgery wear these, and postpartum as well. So, but all right, I need to get ready, but I wanted to show you guys this, get my pre-workout. All right, gotta go, bye. So you can see I have my pants on. It tucks nicely into your pants. So, you know, kind of keeps that lower belly concealed, which I love. I'm actually going to buy one of these in nude. So I can wear underneath my clothes, just so it could help conceal some of the lower belly and like my jeans and stuff, because that's an issue for me, and I find that this makes me feel a lot more confident because I can pull it down and it's not terribly uncomfortable either. So yeah, I mean, it's a hack, right? But good for working out. And then got my low cost back there, but make the booty looking popping. But all right, guys, let's go. I gotta stop messing around with this damn camera. Okay, today is shoulder day, so it's not essentially a heavy muscle group. So usually if I do like legs or back, I will try to eat something before I go to the gym. Okay, just something, I still stay below 20 net carbs, but I'll try to have like a good bulk of my carbs before I go to the gym for those specific workouts, just because they are larger muscle groups and I tend to I'm sorry, lift heavier weights. Okay, but today's just shoulders, so it's actually one of the lighter of the days. It's actually shoulders and chest. So I take this every morning before the gym, the L-carnitine and the DHEA, and then I'm going to just take one of these with me. And then right before I start my cardio, I do cardio for about 30 minutes. I'll have this, I'll pop this real quick, and then I will eat. This is for if you're going to eat anything with carbs, like a carb heavier meal, which will be my first meal of the day. So it tends to be where I get like a bulk of my carbs at. you know, I usually try to divide them up pretty evenly. I'll have this, okay? So this helps break down the carbs. So whatever if you're having like a carb heavy meal, you take one of these and it helps burn up the carbs and convert them really quickly so you don't store them, okay? Yeah, so I have that, and then this is my pre-workout. It's the Perfect Keto Lemon. Again, the flavor isn't like the best, but it's tolerable. I take 2 heaping scoops. Guys, when I come home from the gym, my ketones are like through the roof after this. Like yesterday, I want to say it was like a 1.8 or something like that. So we'll see. I'll check it when I get home today. But man, this has really been like helping me step up my game. So it has some exogenous ketones, and it has branched chain amino acids, MCT oil, exogenous ketones, and the natural caffeine. So I take about 2 heaping scoops of this. I do have a discount code with Perfect Keto if you guys want to try it out. Again, I mean, the flavor isn't like the best. I mean, it's tolerable, but you know, it does its job. So yeah, and then I take everything with a bottle of water, and I take another bottle of water to the gym. Usually I have half of one left and I finish the other half. We gotta go. Bye. All right, so let's go ahead and see what our ketones are. I just got home from the gym. 1.3, baby. So we are steady in ketosis, even though, you know, our macros are a little bit different, but nonetheless, we are in it to win it. So let's go ahead and get some food in our belly. All right, so for our first meal, I have right here, this is 90 grams, sorry, 90 grams of this Kirkland's shredded mozzarella. Again, I know potato starch. I use it. It works. It's okay for me. Maybe it won't be okay for you. Viewer discretion advised. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fry this. And then right here is a, you guys see my Dollar Tree like keto haul. I bought some pepperoni from there. And this is like the other pack. So this is like 1 serving of it. And I'm going to put that on there, fry them up. And then I'm going to serve maybe like 50 grams of this Rayo's marinara. And we're going to do like a pizza puff. So that's what we're going to do. You're going to want this to get real, come on, light up, there we go. You're going to want this to get real bubbly and crispy and before you flip it, because if you don't let it get like that, it's going to stick and it's going to be messy. So yeah, it's going to be really good. I've had these before. If I had a low carb wrap, which I believe Leo took them all. What's that? Nope, no low carb wraps. I've done it too, and I did like a pizza chalupa, which was fire, but we don't have any. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, drop these in there and let it crisp, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's time to flip. All right, while our lunch is going, I'm going to start on dinner prep tonight. We have right here, because I forgot to pull out anything, okay? Because we're honest friends and we're true about that. So if you guys are watching this right now, go pull out your meat for dinner, okay? But anyways, I am going to do, today's Tuesday, and we start Lent tomorrow, so we're not eating meat, and Leo's off tomorrow, so I don't need leftovers per se for tomorrow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw some frozen chicken breast into the Instapot, and then I'm going to make the girls like chicken and cheese quesadillas, and then me and Leo and possibly Rhea are going to have a buffalo chicken dip. I'm pretty sure we're going to have some left over. Then I could just go ahead and have it on Thursday. So a lot of people eat chicken during Lent too, but usually on Ash Wednesday we just tried not to do that. We just, you know, on the Fridays we kind of stick to it, but usually on Ash Wednesday we tried not to eat any meat. But this will be okay for Thursday, which I can probably do, and I could probably even have it on Friday. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead. What I do is I just take them out of their package. I toss them in here. I put about 2.5 cups, maybe about 2 cups of water in here. And I season them heavily with salt and pepper. And then I put them on high pressure for about 25 minutes. And then I let them release naturally. And then for about 20 minutes, and then I go ahead and take them out and shred them up. A lot of people I was using this one, like the little, I don't know what it's called, this thing at the bottom of it, and then I read that you don't even have to use this. It doesn't make a difference. So I'm like, oh, okay. So I'll stop doing that because that sucks to clean. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and drop those in, and I'll show you them all seasoned up. This is looking pretty good. Still got a few more minutes, guys. You want it to be like real crispy brown, okay? So a few more minutes. Okay. So you see, you can just grab underneath it. And I'm just gonna let that kind of go. So what I do is I just turn off my heat and I let it kind of boil up like that. So almost done, and then I just take a little serving. I'll measure out my serving of the rails, and I will heat it up for like 20 seconds in the microwave, and that's it. All right, so I got about 5 chicken breasts in there, and I did about 2 cups of water, okay? These are fully frozen, just took them out of the freezer. So yeah, drop your thing in here, hit the pressure, and then I'm gonna do about 25 minutes because there's a lot of them. And yeah, that's it. And like I said, we're gonna do a buffalo chicken dip because we all bought the dips here. So let's serve up some lunch and get this show on the road, shall we? And then I'm gonna, so that's about, you guys can see, about 50 grams. That's a good amount because it's only a serving size, like a small piece of thing. I'm gonna go ahead and heat this up for about 30 seconds. Okay, so here is our pizza crisp, pizza puff, calzone, minus the bread, whatever. We got the rails, we got some mozzarella and some pepperoni. You can season it up, you can add a wrap, whatever you like. But yeah, this is our first meal. I'm gonna go ahead and eat this and then I'll be back. Okay, so it's been natural releasing. So when it's like natural release, you just let it go until whatever time you set. So it should be just about done now. So you can always make sure this is sealed too and there's nothing. So, and then you'll know it's natural release because that little pop thing will pop up. And yeah, this thing is the best contraption of life. Like, it just makes life so easy. And there you go. So when I do make like soups and stuff like that, I reserve this, sorry, I reserve that water because it's basically chicken broth, and I put that in my soups. But I don't know if we're having soup anytime soon. But yeah, I usually just throw this in a bowl and then I go through and I pull it apart with my forks. Like, I take 2 forks and pull it apart. I know a lot of people do like the hand mixer and stuff like that. I don't do it like that just because I like for some of like the chunks to be pretty thick. But yeah, chicken is done. So I'm only going to use, I already made the recipe in my recipe builder, but I'm only going to use, I think, like 12 ounces of chicken. So yeah, and then I'm going to save the rest. The kids could have it, or I can eat it throughout the week. So, but there you go. That's what we're going to eat today. Also, if you're wondering if this is cooked, yes, honey, this is cooked all the way through, okay? I know Leo's like, is that going to be cooked all the way? Because, you know, we're afraid of like food illnesses around here. But yes, it cooks all the way, and it's still like intact. You know, it's not like a pile of mush. Like, that's one of the reasons why I don't do a lot of crock pot meals. Like, I'll do some, but I don't like for my meat to be mushy. All right, we're going to preheat this oven to about 400 degrees. Let's do 400. All right, 400 degrees. What I have here is 1 brick of Philadelphia cream cheese. I always go for Philadelphia. It's a little bit more money, but this is a brick of the extra sharp cheddar cheese. I'm going to slice it in half and only use half of that and shred it to put it on top. And right here I have about 12.5 ounces of that chicken that we just made. And then I'm going to mix that up with a little bit of this Frank's Red Hot wing sauce, and we're just gonna layer it. People make it different ways. You know, people will mix like the hot sauce and the cheese and all that stuff. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a layer of the cream cheese, a layer of the chicken, and then top it with the cheddar cheese and put that in the oven. Just kind of like real easy. All right, so I have my cream cheese right here, and I have been having it sit out at room temperature so it's softened. So you can eat this with pork rinds, you can eat it by itself, you can eat it with tortillas, or you can eat it with tortilla chips. Even if you're on keto, you would like this because it's like buffalo chicken dip. I mean, who wouldn't like it, you know? So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of smush this all around. Don't think like, oh man, I'm not gonna have enough. Don't worry, you'll have enough. Cream cheese, a little bit of cream cheese goes a long way, homie. I used to make these dips all the time when I lived at home. And then like when Leo would come over on Sundays to visit us, so he would have like treats. And I would do like the chili cheese dip, or I would do like buffalo chicken dip. But that was when I was a thick girl and I used to eat it with Fritos, but good times. So you see what I mean there? So yeah, you just go ahead and make your base. So you got your chicken. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just kind of put the chicken over top of it. Okay, this is going to be, I made this for 6 people, 6 servings. But I don't want to make it too hot because I want, if my daughters want to eat it, I want them to be able to eat it. They like buffalo sauce, but they can't have a lot of it. You know what I mean? It'll mess up their stomach and stuff. They still little. Their stomach isn't cast iron like their daddy's. Now Leo, he can drink that whole damn thing and be like, I just got a little heartburn. I don't know. Okay. So you could also do this with rotisserie chicken if you wanted to skip that, but I had the chicken. There was no reason for me to go out and buy some. Also, people will go ahead and they would mix like a ranch dressing and they'll put that over the top. I don't do that either, just because for one, not everybody, Leo doesn't like a lot of ranch dressing. I want to be able to control the amount of ranch dressing I have on my food because that's a lot of carbs and a lot of calories. So I just go ahead and I reserve it for when it's done and then I put it on myself, okay? But again, you do you, boo. This is just, God damn it, these things are on tight. All right, so just drizzling it on there. And next up is going to be our sharp cheddar cheese. This is the extra sharp. This one has 0 carbs, but you know it still has like 1 in there somewhere. Not everything's 0 carb. Don't be mistaken. It's like a 0.5 and they don't gotta put it. All right, so we're gonna use a half a brick of cheese and we're just going to just top it over there. Also guys, I'm sorry if I kind of feel like my dinners have been a little lazy lately. It's just some days, you know, like I'm trying to be nice, you know, because I don't want to offend anybody. But I don't cook like extravagant meals every day, you know. I cook every day. I just don't cook steak and lobster and homemade bisque every day, you know. This is what we had, and I figured we're gonna get some snow tonight. We have a lot of activities with our kids tonight, and this is something that could be reheated. Sophia has volleyball practice tonight. Rhea has speech tonight. So we got to get them home, and if they're hungry when they come home, then they can reheat this and it'll still be good, you know. And I like to make things kind of so either I could have them for lunch or Leo can, you know, because I ain't trying to cook every afternoon either. Work smarter, not harder. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead, spread out the cheese. All right, so that is our buffalo chicken dip that we're gonna have for dinner. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw this into the oven when it's ready for probably about 25 minutes. And when it starts getting bubbly and ooey and gooey, then we can take it out. But super easy and pretty clean. But seriously, here is our dip. So how I'm going to do it, I'm just gonna use a spatula. I had it divided for 6. So that's how I like the serving size. So I'm just putting it this way. And then we'll do it right down the middle. And for my recipe builder, it's about 2.5 net carbs per serving. And look at that. And it's like hella thick. We're gonna let it cool for a minute though, but yeah, so that is dinner. You can do it, like I said, with pork rinds, or like if you wanted to fry up some tortillas or like crisp them up in the air fryer. You can do them with just a tortilla roll up and do like a, you know, like kind of a burrito style type meal. Or, you know, you could just have it with some tortilla chips if you're not keto, or some Fritos like I used to do back in the day. But super simple. This would be great for company, and it's also a great weeknight meal when you're just like chilling and waiting for the snow. All right, my friends, here is our buffalo chicken like casserole, I guess is what we're gonna call it. But you can see it's pretty layered. I only did 1 tablespoon of, this is the one I'm using, the Ken's Steakhouse Butter Ranch. Ken's dressing is bomb. Before I was keto, they had this like raspberry vinaigrette, walnut vinaigrette. Lord, it was so good. Whew. But anyways, and their Caesars is really good too. But yeah, we do have that, and I weighed it out right here. Leo took the plain pork rinds with him, so this is the ones that we're stuck with. But I have been like measuring out my pork rinds, guys. Even though they are like carb free, I still am watching my caloric intake to make sure I am in a deficit. So I'm only going to do about a ½ ounce, which is like 10 pieces. I'm just going to weigh it out on the scale, and that's how I'm going to eat it. So yeah, I don't want to go too heavy. So I still want, I think I'm going to make a protein smoothie later on. This is pretty early. It's about 3 o'clock, or no, I'm sorry. It's 2:30 right now. So I'm going to eat this, and then I'm going to go get my kids. And I don't know if I'm the only one, but once the kids come home, it's like hustle, bustle, run, run, run. So I usually feed them, and then we have to run out the door. So when I've been like on the run, I've been doing these protein shakes, and I'm going to share one with you right now. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and eat this in like the peace and quiet, get them home, get the homework done, feed them, make my protein shake, and then we got to hit the road. But this is looking real good. Let's try it, shall we? All right, first I gotta weigh these out. Yeah, I'm still in these clothes right now. We're not gonna judge me on that one. I'm about to take a shower. But, you know, I had to get all this stuff done first. Just weighing these out. Let me take back these little ones. I don't want them little ones. I want the big ones. There we go. Oh shit, it was 14 grams. I was gonna jit myself. It's boop. Boop. Alright, so let's just get a little spoon here. A little fork, whatever. We're gonna compile our scrumptious. Does anybody else say scrumptious? My mom used to say scrumptious all the time. So it's hearty because of the shredded chicken. And then the chicken gets kind of crispy too. Oh, it's still smoking. Well, damn. So here is our buffalo chicken dip. 10 out of 10. You know what? I get nervous cooking with this stuff because I feel like if you overdo it, it gets real salty. But everything went together really good. It's not overly salty. It's got enough heat in it where the kids could eat it. This is looking so damn, it's real good. It's hitting that like Buffalo Wild Wings spot. So you can see in here, this is gonna be real heavy too. So there you go. And I could always use this leftover chicken and do like a chicken salad, or you know, like I said, I'm going to do chicken quesadillas for the girls, maybe, if that's what they want. But anyways, we were able to make dinner and then also have enough to meal prep, so that's a bonus. But I'm going to go ahead and finish this bad boy up, and I'll be back. All right, Rhea, what do you think of the buffalo chicken dip?
I love so good. I don't stop.
What do you like? You like it? Is it good?
Yeah, it's good.
Is it spicy?
Yeah, a little bit.
Is it salty though?
I think it's fine.
I forgot to tell you, there's really good buttermilk ranch in there.
Both of us, okay? No, Poppy, I'm gonna get it.
Lee, what do you think? Is it good?
Yeah, it was good. Not good for both.
Okay, no, the other two are fighting. All right, so I'm going to make my shake right now. So what I'm going to use is one of these Premier Protein. This is the caramel one. Love this. This is my absolute favorite. I'm actually going to put in some of these avocado chunks. I know people might be a little weird, but it doesn't make it taste. It just makes it very creamy, like a very thick milkshake, and I love that. But I'm going to do half of a serving, which is about 45 grams. And I'm going to take 2 frozen strawberries. So a little bit carb heavy. So when we know we're going to have carb heavy, what do? We take our alpha lipoic acid, which I took already before a little while ago. It hasn't been a full hour, probably about 45 minutes ago. So yeah, I'm going to take one of those and I'm going to make this up. So I'm just going to use this little handy one here. and put everything in. So it's really, really good. So Premier Protein, avocado chunks, and 2 frozen strawberries. And then you don't have to put any ice because these are frozen. And again, this is going to give you some more fat. You could also throw some MCT oil in here if you wanted. I'm just going to leave it as it is, just like this. But yeah, these make it super creamy. And again, you get that additional hit of fat, which is, I'm only going to do half, so it's going to be like 7.5 grams of fat. So pretty good. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and pour it into this mug. I did only add in 1 strawberry just because I didn't really want too many strawberries and I felt like it might overpower the taste of the caramel. I've also done this with blueberries too, and it was really, really good. So yep, into the cup it goes. You guys can tell it's super creamy. Oh, I'm glad I only did the 1 strawberry because it would have overpowered it. But it's really good. It's very decadent and it's like a sweet treat. So yeah, this is going to be my on-the-go thing. So Sophie's finishing up her homework. She's having a snack, and then we have to run off to volleyball. We also have to drop off Ray at school because she's going back for some practice. We're gonna call this a day. We're gonna wrap this video up. I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna show you guys my macros for the day. So let's do that. All right. So here are my macros for the day. We got 1354 for total calories. We have, I don't know why it says out of 1920. I don't know why it does that. 115 of protein and 92.2 of fat. Yeah, so here's what we're looking like. We got the mozzarella, the pepperoni, the marinara sauce. We had 1 tablespoon of the ranch. I had the buffalo chicken dip, pork rinds. I had the avocado chunks, the protein shake, and the frozen strawberries. I did not add in my creamer for coffee this morning. So let's see if we can find that very quick. All right, about 97 grams of fat, 118 of protein, 1404 of total calories, and I had 14.5 carbs today. So very good. And we got a full workout in. Let's look and see what our workout looks like. I forget, you guys showed me how to do it. Okay, activity. I feel like such an old lady. All right, so when we're moving, we burn 746 calories. I exercised for 77 minutes. I stood for 7 out of the 12 hours. And I have 8752 steps, and I walked 4.2 miles. And that's what I burned working out. So we had a good day, good day. All right, guys. So we're gonna see, these are all my active days. We should try to do like a thing for March and see if we can do like full rings. Do like who can win the most full rings or something like that. If you guys are interested in doing something like that, like a competition, let me know. That would be really fun, just to like keep each other motivated. But all right, guys, I'm gonna hurry up. I'm gonna get these kids off. I'm actually gonna jump in the shower real quick before I go. I know you guys were like, yeah, I still in gym clothes. Yeah, okay, because that's just life. But I love you guys. I hope this is giving you some ideas of like what I eat, what you can eat, simple recipes, what's for dinner, what's for lunch, you know, protein shakes, all the things that you can eat. I could even have fit in more calories if I wanted to, probably like another snack, but I'm actually just not hungry. So I'm trying to also very much listen to my body, eat when I'm hungry, don't eat when I'm not. And I'm really trying to not only watch my carbs, but also watch my calories just so I can lean out, you know, and do the things. But all right, guys, if you're new here, hey, what's up? My name is Danielle. We do this keto thing a few times a week. I would love for you to subscribe, stick around, join the crew. We cool people. It's a good place to be. But all right, I'll see you on the next one. Take it easy, friends.
I belong to you. I belong to you.